San Francisco, let's go. You're watching the 49ers Report live here on Chat Sports. Chase Sr. here with you. Hope all of you are having a fantastic Thursday. It's NFC Championship game week, and we are live once again. We were live on Sunday for the Cowboys game. We went live on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and here we are going live yet again on Thursday. And I do want to thank all of you who continue to support everything that we do. Niner Gang, the Niner Empire, showing up worldwide, helping us get past 77,000 subscribers, on the road to 80,000. Then after that, really the big milestone, 100,000, so that we can get one of those cool plaques from YouTube as the leading and go-to channel for your year-round San Francisco 49ers coverage. Officially excited to announce that our watch party will be taking place on Sunday. The decision has been made. We'll be doing a dual stream. 49ers Report, Philadelphia Eagles now. We're going to have special graphics. This is expected to be an epic battle on the football field for the right to play in Super Bowl 57 in Glendale, Arizona in a couple of Sundays. It's also going to be a fantastic battle between two of the best fan bases in sports, San Francisco as well as Philadelphia. So join us. Our pregame show will start 2 hours before kickoff, 1 o'clock Eastern time. 10 a.m. Pacific for those of you waking up on the West Coast. Get a mimosa ready. Subscribe and join us. You don't want to miss it. With that, let's pivot and shift gears to our first question as people get that notification and they begin to pile in. What is your level of confidence in the Niners winning this football game? High? Type H. Low? Type L. Let us know right now in the comments section. Martin Drummond, Oklahoma Niners, let's go. Mike Concho said, boo Eagles. Levi, typing that H for high. Steve, not confident in the Niners, nor is he. Garvey, very confident. Ian, Birmingham, UK, Niners forever. We go international here. John Aiello, got your email, my brother. I'll hit you back here. Curtis Thompson, a lot of confidence. Niners 63, bang, bang. Kurt, H, hooray, high. Let's go from Martin Drummond. Can I get a what's up from Texas? Cosmic Laugh, what's up? And what's up to all my people on social media? Have you given me a follow? If not, hit me up. Twitter, Instagram, at Chase_Senior. We can talk football. We can talk Niners. We can talk life. We can talk about whatever you want. I'm on Twitter and IG, at Chase_Senior. Feel free to hit me up. I see my boy Kyle Coughlin is in the chat. Interact with him, for instance, a lot on Instagram through the DMs. Bang, bang, let's talk. Couple of ways for you to get involved on today's show. Use the hashtag 49ers, better yet, Super Chat, to get featured on the program. We will be taking your questions all throughout our live coverage today on this fine Thursday as we continue to get you geared up for the Niners and San Francisco 49ers and the Eagles and the Philadelphia fan base. I didn't say that right. It's okay. I'm tired. My brain is scrambled, but we'll keep it moving. Panda football, a lot of confidence. Let's talk about keeping Jimmy on the sidelines from King Dingy. Yes, we actually are going to talk about that. Two crazy guys. 49ers can win, but need to keep the Eagles quarterback in the pocket. I agree. That's a huge key. Audie can't drop a game-sealing pick again. Oh, boy. Just Quisky Tart last year. Bad. Richard Moreno, happy, confident in this team, tuned in from the Philippines. Kyle Coughlin, who will be on the 49ers Report and Eagles Now on Sunday. I'm going to be live on both, Kyle. It's a dual stream. We thought, okay, these two teams are going to match up in Philadelphia. They're going to crash helmets. We're going to do the same thing here at Chat Sports. Live on Eagles Now, live on the 49ers Report. Get ready to talk some shit and to compete against the other channel. Kyle Coughlin said, oh, cool. Panda football using that hashtag 49ers. What's the best matchup between the Niners and the Eagles? Probably the Eagles offensive line against the Niners defensive line. Fantastic matchup right there. Make a half-and-half jersey. That'd be difficult to do, but again, we do have some secret graphics that you'll see on Sunday, so make sure you stop by for that. And hang out with us all throughout the day. Patriot Fighter, very confident. What's up, Patriot Fighter? Can't wait to send you that Niners pillow. It's now deemed the Patriot Fighter. Bang, bang, Niner Gang pillow. Skullhead, we need to keep Jalen on the sideline as long as possible. Well, a good note for San Francisco, they lead the NFL in time of possession, so they'll be able to potentially do just that. if they move the ball offensively and convert on some of those third downs to elongate drives. Chua, how can we protect the offense against the Eagles? Pass protection going to come at a premium. Aaron Banks, Jake Brendel, Spencer Burford, Mike McGlinchey going to have to play because you know Trent Williams is going to come to play. Audie, if our run game is like it was against Dallas, we're done. That's actually not a bad point. 49ers will have to run the football a little bit better than they did against Dallas. They just have to have more of a complementary offense. That's really what it comes down to. All right, before we get started, here's a look at our Super Chat menu. Mike Concho is in the chat. He's like, what's Chase going to drink today? Tea, coffee, AG1? Well, we have it all. $5 Super Chat, we'll do an AG1 cheers because we're so pumped up about them being a sponsor here on the 49ers Report. $10, we'll spin the wheel. The virtual wheel was popping yesterday. Let's get it going once again. $20, a San Francisco chant, but with a little bit more gusto if the 20 comes in. $50, either going to beer bong a coffee, but the coffee machine might be down. So if not, I'll beer bong a beer. Had some problems in the Chat Sports kitchen. We just been cooking up too many heaters. $100, a beer bong race right here on the show. So we're about to get into it. For those about to rock, we salute you. Are you ready to go? If that's the case, hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. Let's make this party a little bit bigger, by the way. And let's spam those 4-9s if you're pumped up about the Niners. I'm putting my 4-9s in the chat here. Let's get it popping. Panda Football bringing some heat with those questions. I love to see it. We'll answer your questions all throughout the day. 173 people watching live, 30 likes right now. This audience going to continue to grow throughout the day. Jenny Wolfie back in the chat. Hopefully the car situation got figured out. You broke down in Oklahoma on Sunday. Hope that you were able to watch the watch party or get somewhere to watch the game, Jenny. As always, we appreciate the support. Martin Drummond typing those 4-9s. Kyle Coughlin, Michael typing those 4-9s. Patriot Fighter back in the house. All right, let's break it all down here on the Niners front. Continue to preview NFC Championship week. What's good? Welcome in. Coming your way on today's 49ers Report. We have an update on Christian McCaffrey, and we'll go through the entire 49ers injury report here on Thursday. Do the Philadelphia Eagles have a secret to stopping Brock Purdy? Some interesting insight on that end because Philadelphia has two assistants on their defensive staff who were at Iowa State with Brock Purdy. And we'll continue to preview this NFC matchup and this huge tilt in the championship game of the Final Four and bring you the best Niners-Eagles analysis out there. But we've been able to bring you analysis, news, rumors, and coverage all throughout the week. We've been going live every single day, pushing out a bunch of content, and because of that, you responded well to it, and you showed us some love back. We want to thank you, faithful. We surpassed 77,000 subscribers, and for those of you who haven't subscribed, you ain't alive. Do so right now for free. Daily Niners shows that you will be a part of. And we want you to be a part of our NFC Championship game watch party on Sunday. We're going to be doing a dual stream on the 49ers Report, as well as Philadelphia Eagles Now. We thought, okay, this is going to be a terrific, star-studded matchup between two teams with excellent rosters, two large fan bases who are some of the most passionate fans in all of sports, and two of the most successful franchises in the National Football League. Philadelphia's made it to 7 NFC Championship games over the last 21 years. For San Francisco, their 6th trip to this point since 2011, so we figured let's have the 49ers Report compete against Eagles Now like these two squads are at and competing on Lincoln Financial Field turf come Sunday. So join us Sunday. NFC Championship game watch party pregame show starts 2 hours before kickoff, 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific. Wake up with us for those of you on the West Coast. Let's begin with the latest on the Niners injury front. Christian McCaffrey, he's hurting a little bit because of that calf injury that we saw him getting tended to on that San Francisco sideline on Sunday in the divisional round against Dallas. Did not practice again on Thursday. Hasn't practiced all throughout the week. But when pressed and asked about whether or not he is going to suit up for Sunday's game against the Eagles for the right to make it to the Super Bowl, he said there's a 0% chance that I won't play. So 100% full go for Run CMC. And why he's important to this 49ers offense. When he has started games following the trade, San Francisco is a perfect 12-0. What a win streak it's been. One of the best runs in the history of this franchise. This year, combined with Carolina and the Niners, he has combined for more than 1,100 rushing yards and 741 receiving yards. And Kyle Shanahan likes to use him in a variety of ways. And that's why he's been able to add a different element to this Niners offense. You can use him as a running back. He's been a really good blocker downfield, opening up some running lanes for some of his teammates. He can be a wide receiver out of the backfield and catching the ball, but also line up at that slot spot. Christian McCaffrey is a game breaker, also a third down security blanket for Brock Purdy. That big conversion last week was huge against Dallas when he lined up in that slot and caught that football. And he's one of the most gifted players that we've seen all time in NFL history. And that's really saying something because of that versatile element to his game. Now, obviously, if he's banged up a little bit and Kyle Shanahan can't really use him as much as he'd like to, then Elijah Mitchell is about the best backup running back that you can have in the NFL. Right up there with Kareem Hunt, in my opinion, behind Nick Chubb. You look at the damage that McCaffrey did throughout this year, as well as Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell's a guy who in 15 career games, yes, he suffered from a lot of injuries, he's had more than 1,000 rushing yards. Is a bull, is a wrecking ball, is very physical with the ball in his hands, and this is a very good two-back combo, and this has basically been the two running back rotation for Kyle Shanahan and this offense during the playoffs. And the Eagles are in the middle of the pack in stopping the run. They rank 16th in the National Football League in stopping the opposition and rushing the football. That's going to be a big key to this game. We saw that San Francisco really struggled to run the ball against Dallas. They need to have their offense clicking on a more diverse front. You need to be able to throw it. You need to be able to run it. And that takes pressure off of Brock Purdy. If you can run the football, you get him out on some of those play-action boots, you run a little bit of play-action, and you keep that Eagles defense guessing, whereas the Cowboys kind of stack the box against the Niners, and that's why San Francisco only managed to score 19 points in that football game. Elsewhere on the injury report, for the Niners, Christian McCaffrey didn't practice today because of a calf injury, nor did Elijah Mitchell, so a little bit of a concern there in that backfield for the Niners. Deebo Samuel, a limited participant with that ankle injury, and Charles Omenihu, yes, he was dealing with the legal issues earlier this week, also a limited participant with an oblique. So what's your level of confidence in the Niners heading into this football game? Do you think they're going to win and make it to their second Super Bowl since 2019? If that's the case, type H for high confidence. If you think they're going to go down because some of their flaws are going to be exposed by Philadelphia, that means that you don't have a lot of confidence. So type L for low. And if you want to interact with me, feel free to do so on Twitter and Instagram. I have the same handle on both social media platforms. I'm at Chase_Senior. We can talk Niners. We can talk football. I cover the NBA. Shoot, we could talk about life. Just chop it up. Hit me up. Coming up next, do the Philadelphia Eagles have a secret edge on Kyle Shanahan, this Niners offense? And do they have an answer for what Brock Purdy likes to do well? We're going to dive into that right around the corner, so stay tuned. But first, we want to tell you about Athletic Greens because they are making today's show possible. I take AG1 every day, and you can get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because given my work schedule at Chat Sports, combined with my training regimen, as I'm on a mission to run every day for a year straight, about to hit 250 days, I wanted sustained energy and to stay healthy by keeping my immune system strong so that I can strive toward those professional work life and personal fitness goals. And I don't want to get sick because I want to give you coverage every single day. I take AG1 every morning as part of my routine, and it really does set the table for the rest of my day. It's helped improve my gut health. It's boosted my energy, supports my immune system, and helps me recover since I'm putting such a toll on my body. I really prioritize my health. I try to steer clear of chemicals and harsh ingredients. That's yet another reason why I love AG1 and its 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients. I just simply mix one small scoop of AG1 with water, and I either drink it first thing in the morning to set the tone or before and after my workouts. I also love that something that's this good for you and helping you prioritize your health and wellness, one life, one body, costs less than $3 per day. So if a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free, get this, a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. So head to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Check it out. That link available in the comment section as well as the description of this video. And Chat Sports' mascot, Chuck, is in the background right here. All right, so back to that earlier point. Do the Eagles have an edge on Brock Purdy? And do they have an answer to stop him in this Niners offense that with Purdy at quarterback is averaging 32.5 points per game? What Brock Purdy's been able to do so far has exceeded all expectations out there. When Jimmy Garoppolo went out, a lot of people thought the season was over. How is a 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant, a rookie quarterback, going to come in and steer the ship for a team with Super Bowl aspirations? He's been able to do that and more. Look at his numbers. 8 games, 7 starts so far this year. He is 7-0 in all of those starts, by the way. He's thrown a combined 16 touchdowns to just 3 picks, so the decision-making has been good. So too is the accuracy, completing more than 67% of his passes. And San Francisco offensively with Brock Purdy at the helm, averaging 32.5 points per game. As for how the Eagles might have an answer to what Purdy does well and a secret on him, get this. Eagles assistant defensive backs coach DK McDonald was at Iowa State with Brock Purdy. There's also another defensive assistant on that Eagles staff who was with Purdy and a coach there with the Cyclones when Purdy was making his 48 career starts. Jonathan Gannon, the Eagles defensive coordinator, said that DK McDonald, quote, has a whole list of things that we need to get done to have a chance in this football game. What's also notable is that Brock Purdy is now the 5th rookie quarterback to ever start a conference championship game. And the notable number, 0-4. That's because the previous 4 quarterbacks in this spot who made it to the Final Four all went down with defeats. Can Purdy buck that trend, or will he be a part of that trend? You look at the previous examples of some of the quarterbacks who have been in this spot as rookies who made it to the AFC and NFC championship games, and they have lost. It's Mark Sanchez in 2009, Joe Flacco in 2008. Before that, it was Ben Roethlisberger, and prior to that, 1999, it was Sean King with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the previous 4 quarterbacks who were rookies to start a conference title game all went down with L's. Can Purdy reverse that trend, and will the Eagles have an answer for him in this Niners offense or not? Speaking of that, how many sacks will the Niners have on Sunday? Because their pass rush going to be important against what the Eagles like to do offensively. Let us know once again down below in that comment section. Some more key matchups to watch out for on Sunday. You look at the 49ers offensive line here. There are some question marks on the front for the Niners offensive line in protecting Purdy and trying to get that run game going. Trent Williams against Micah Parsons only gave up 1 pressure on Sunday. But other than that, some people were shaky here. Aaron Banks, Jake Brendel, Spencer Burford, Mike McGlinchey. Some question marks going up against a stout and very, very good Eagles defensive front that features a lot of really quality players in Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, and Josh Sweat. Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave are 2 of the best defensive tackles in the sport, even though Fletcher Cox is on the last couple of holes of his career, probably on like hole 15, 16 for a golf course analogy. But Javon Hargrave has been one of the better DTs this year. So their matchup against Jake Brendel, against Spencer Burford, against Aaron Banks, going to be huge. So too is either Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, or Haason Reddick against Mike McGlinchey. You look at the Eagles sack production, and Haason Reddick is more of a stand-up pass rusher who can also drop back in coverage as a linebacker. He was second only to Nick Bosa in the NFL this year with sacks. He had 16 of them, had a sack and a half against the Giants, and he was breathing down the neck of Daniel Jones all throughout the night in the divisional round. Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, all with 11 sacks this year. Fletcher Cox did have 7. So Philadelphia, their bread and butter, sending 4, dropping a lot of DBs back into coverage, which can bode well if they get a pass rush because they can drop a lot of DBs back to counter what San Francisco does well. But if the Niners' offensive line holds up and they can get that play action going, the run game, the pass game, and they can disperse the football with a lot of time, that's a recipe for San Francisco to win this game. Eagles defense also going to be tested by the depth along the 49ers running back room. And, of course, you have to throw Kyle Juszczyk in here, who's the unsung hero who paves open those running lanes for Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. Kyle Shanahan pretty much going with a 2 running back set so far throughout the playoffs. I'd like to see a little bit more from Jordan Mason, but Shanahan just doesn't quite have trust in the undrafted rookie. And then for the 49ers, weapons at that wide receiver spot. The Eagles might have better corners, but the Niners have better linebackers. And I want to see what this matchup brings out. Are the Niners going to rise up to the occasion and ball, or are the Eagles going to shut them down? Big game coming up for Deebo Samuel, Brandon Aiyuk. Jawan Jennings is an X factor in this game because the Eagles do such a good job of covering up the top 2 options like Deebo and Aiyuk, but they struggle against some of those other guys like a Jawan Jennings who's money on 3rd and 4th down, Ray McLeod, and potentially Danny Gray as well. But there's no question that this Eagles cornerback room is a very good one. Avonte Maddox is trending in a good direction, one of the better slot cornerbacks in the NFL. He could give it a go on Sunday, which is a big boost for this Eagles defense. James Bradbury was one of the better corners in the NFL this year, and so too was Darius Slay. But then, this is why I continue to love this matchup on both sides because of all of the talent that we're seeing. The Eagles, with C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Avonte Maddox, going to have to try to defend George Kittle. Charlie Warner, Ross Dwelley, more of blocking tight ends for sure. But again, this is a loaded matchup on both sides, and I think this game is decided in the span of a couple of plays because these two teams are so evenly matched. So I asked you this question yesterday, and we got some great feedback. I want to ask you this question again. I want you to be honest. I want to see where your respect factor is. How would you grade the Eagles roster on a Madden scale, 1 to 100? Let us know down below. I think both of these teams are above 90, no doubt about it. And basically this matchup is like a Madden matchup with all of the talent. Deebo Samuel was asked about playing in Philadelphia. It's expected to be a raucous atmosphere. And Niners-Eagles tickets on pace to be the most expensive NFC Championship game ticket in the history of all NFC Championship games. Did I tell you that I'm pumped up for this game? So too are a lot of other people, apparently. 45 million people tuned in to Niners-Cowboys last week. Interested to see what this number gets. Niners, basically the biggest brand outside of the Dallas Cowboys, and Eagles are definitely top 5 across the nation. And again, going back to the atmosphere, Brock Purdy, going to have his hands full. He's going to have to go to the silent count. He won in Seattle. He won in Las Vegas. It's going to be even louder in Philadelphia. Deebo Samuel doesn't seem to be fretting about that. He said, quote, "We know it's going to be loud, but no stadium is as loud as ours. They're at home, NFC Championship. They're going to be all riled up, but we don't feed too much into that." And for Deebo, I understand that you're trying to give respect to your home fans. It gets really, really loud at Lincoln Financial Field, and sometimes people have said Levi's Stadium, even those who are diehard fans, it's not Candlestick. Sometimes it can sound and feel like a wine and cheese crowd. I love the atmosphere at Levi's last week. Is Philadelphia going to be even crazier? We shall see. Sometimes and oftentimes it is a little bit crazier. So who you got in this game? PHI for the Birds, SF for the Niners. Continue to get those predictions into the comment section. All right, we'll give you some shout-outs here. A couple Super Chats came in as well. $9 in Super Chats. We appreciate those donations. Toby Willis said, check your email. Let me do that right now, Toby. Bruce Kuhn, can we win this game? Does Purdy have to shine? He has to play better. Has to play better than he did last week against Dallas. Toby, hey, my brother just sent it off. Hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. Break the record on Super Chats. The faithful should love it. Let's get number 6. Bang, bang. All right, Toby. So Toby sent the motorcycle helmet before. And now I guess he's sending something else. Now, Toby, you attached the picture of the Niner motorcycle helmet. So are you sending another one, or are you sending something different? Let us know. I'm intrigued. Bruce Kuhn, can we win this game? Does Purdy have to shine? Yes, he does. As I said, has to play better than he did against Dallas. And the legend, John Wallace, is back. I hear them about Purdy. Time for that to be broken off. Losing as a rookie. Can he finally buck that trend? If he does, this historic and wild ride does continue. Our Super Chat menu, we have another good one for you. As we're live once again, $5 Super Chat, AG1 cheers. I owe John Wallace that. We're getting healthy here on the show. Because on game days, we go hard. with different liquid. $10, we'll spin the wheel. $20, San Francisco. $50, either I'll beer bong a coffee if our coffee machine is working again, or I'll beer bong a beer. And for $100, we'll do another beer bong race. So that is our Super Chat menu. Coming up next, going to continue to preview this game against Philadelphia, but also we're going to take your questions. We're going to take your Super Chats as well. But first, this is a crime right now, yo. 321 people watching live, 66 likes. Before we start the next segment, you got to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. We can't have this many people watching with only 66 likes. So let me put you to the test. Can we get to 100 likes in 1 minute? Come on, let's go. Show up, show out, faithful. What do we got? John Wallace said, built different. We are. The Niners are built different. We're built different here at Chat Sports. We're already up to 88 likes in 20 seconds. Now we're 6 away from 100. Let's get it. 4 away from 100. That was my AG1 cheers for Johnny Wallace, by the way. Izzy B with the 10. Do I get a spin? Yes, you followed the rules of the Super Chat menu. That's what happens, Izzle. Game will be close, but the 49ers have to get in Jalen's head. That's why it's important for multiple looks. You show blitz, you drop back, you have some twist stunts up front, and do all of that. All right, Izzy gets a wheel spin. Let's see what we got. $10 jumping jacks. My gosh. A lot of jumping jacks today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. We'll take your questions and your Super Chats next and continue to chop it up and analyze Niners, Eagles, NFC title game coming your way on Sunday. You send in a donation, we certainly appreciate it. Donald Layton, what's good, Chase? Salute to you, Donald. Good to see you back. And, of course, we got past 100 likes because the faithful always represents. And you always answer the bell. So coming up next, let's continue to talk Niners Eagles here. Get those questions in as well as those Super Chats. Use the hashtag 49ers. Trizzy, just let me know when you're ready to rock. Mike with the $10 Super Chat. That gets us up to 29. That's another wheel spin for Mike. Donald Layton, I'm worried about this game. I don't know if worried is the right word, but the respect should be paid to Philadelphia. And for Philadelphia, respect should be paid to San Francisco. Top 2 teams in the NFC, loaded rosters, great organizations. Let's see what we have here. Freestyle rap. Shout out to 16 Bar King. This is the 16 Bar King freestyle rap. Got to do a freestyle rap. Niners going to Philly. That's a fact. Brock Purdy been balling. He been shot calling. A lot of people in the chat say on Sunday the Niners ain't falling. And we'll be live on calling. Deebo Samuel rocks that 1-9. The 49ers unis, they're so fresh we call them a dime. Victor with the 10 as well. Let's go, Victor. Do you think the Niners would trade Blake Bortles 2.0 Trey Lance? How disrespectful. What should they take for him? Look, I've continued to say I don't think they're going to trade Trey Lance. I think having 2 talented rookie quarterbacks on their rookie deals, I should say, is a good luxury to have because it allows you to build out your roster, and if one gets hurt, you plug in the other. But if they were to trade him for a second, third round pick to try to get some picks back for what they surrendered for Trey Lance, it wouldn't surprise me all that much. Let's spin the wheel again. See what we have. And if you send in a $10 Super Chat and you want something added on the wheel, include it in your Super Chat, and we'll spin the wheel for you. This time, it's the San Francisco chant. San Francisco. Kyle Coughlin, stick to commentating, boss. I told you that back in week 4. I still stand by it. What are you talking about? That's all I do, Kyle. I commentate every single day. So are you talking to me or somebody else? Kevin Heddleman, bars like Verizon. Oh, you're talking about the rap. That's right. That's right. Kyle always hates the freestyle raps. Kyle, you've been with us supporting the show as long as the Nile River. See what I did there? You like that, Kyle? That's pretty good. Kyle been with us supporting the show as long as the Nile. You look at me, I'm not like Eminem on 8 Mile. I talk football and I shot call. But anytime I go live and put on the headset, you know I'm a ball. Mike Concho said, no more. Hey, the super chats come in. It falls on the wheel. We're not scared. All right, one more reminder. Hashtag 49ers worth super chat. We're up to $38 in supers. Once we get to 50, I'll do a beer bong for you or a beer shotgun. How about that? Gives you some incentive. We're $62 away from that. So $100 in total. We're at 38 right now. We'll get the party popping. And without further adu, let's dive into our next segment here. Before we start the show, just want to thank all of the faithful for start over. Will in there is just like ridiculous. We have like a dead mic and all I hear is Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. It's ridiculous. See, the thing about Chat Sports, we have studio here, studio there, studio there, studio there. Everybody's on top of each other. And Will Smith, nobody's louder than him. Will Scott, he wishes he was Will Smith. My raps are like Will Smith. I need some sleep. I need some rest. My goodness. David Corona, what up, bro? Niners all day, every day. You already know David Corona. All right, we had a false start penalty, like a Mike McGlinchey flag. But now we're diving back in. Before we start today's show, just want to thank all of the faithful for continuing to support everything that we do right here on the 49ers Report. Without all of you, this wouldn't be possible, surpassing 77,000 subscribers. So for those of you who love the Niners and you want free content that's both informative, that will make you smarter, and involves you, the people, subscribe and lock us in today. And a reminder here, make sure you join us on Sunday for our NFC Championship game watch party. Our pregame show will start 2 hours before kickoff. We'll be playing beer pong. We'll be previewing the star-studded matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, taking your questions, interacting with the faithful. Going to be a lot of fun. It all starts 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. It's going to be a dual stream on Eagles Now as well as the San Francisco 49ers Report, because we figured, why not? If the Niners and Eagles are competing on the field at Lincoln Financial Field for the right to go to the Super Bowl, we're going to compete here together at Chat Sports. Make sure you get ready to talk some shit. So the stage is set for this NFC Championship game. It's a heavyweight bout, like Mike Tyson going up against Muhammad Ali if they were to meet in the boxing ring. That's pretty much what we have here. 2 stacked rosters. 2 really successful organizations. Philadelphia, the home team. Because of that, they're 2.5-point favorites. The over-under here set for 46.5. Kickoff set for 3 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock on the West Coast. And as for how the Eagles got here, these have been 2 teams on different trajectories this year, because the Niners came out of the gate slipping and struggling. They were a little bit sluggish, whereas the Eagles, they were white hot. Started off the year 8-0. Set a franchise record with 14 wins, won the NFC East, and got that number 1 seed. And in the playoffs in the divisional round last Saturday, took down the New York Giants by blasting their division rival 38-7. As for San Francisco, they finished 1 game behind Philadelphia. But they started the year 3-4 with a couple of maddening, confusing losses early in the year. That epic rant that I had after the Broncos game. Could you believe that Kyle Shanahan at one point lost to Matt Eberflus? He lost to Nathaniel Hackett and Arthur Smith, but after getting blown out by the Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco has reeled off 10 consecutive victories. They won the division title, got the number 2 seed, which is why they're on the road against Philly, and in the playoffs, took down Seattle in dominating fashion, also beat the Dallas Cowboys. And for a football fan, this is exactly the matchup that you want to see. If you're a football nerd, you will be nerding out all throughout the afternoon on Sunday, because there are so many good players that you will have the pleasure of watching. Trent Williams is legitimately the best left tackle in the game, one of the best to ever do it, and a future Hall of Famer. Christian McCaffrey is a 2-time All-Pro. This year had nearly 2,000 all-purpose yards. Deebo Samuel was an All-Pro last year. Brandon Aiyuk, I think, is the most underrated wide receiver in the NFL. George Kittle, another potential future Hall of Famer. The same can be said for Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. Dre Greenlaw played at an All-Pro level this year. Talanoa Hufanga was an AP All-Pro. And Jimmie Ward was named a top 100 player by his peers heading into this year. Going to have a big matchup for him going up against Dallas Goedert and some of the other weapons on this Eagles offense. And then you go to the Philadelphia sideline. Jalen Hurts, MVP caliber season. Miles Sanders was a top 5 back this year. A.J. Brown, nearly 1,500 receiving yards. DeVonta Smith was also excellent. Dallas Goedert, right up there with George Kittle as far as the best all-around tight ends in the sport. Jason Kelce, Lane Johnson, like Trent Williams, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, potential future Hall of Famers. Haason Reddick, 16 sacks this year. Brandon Graham had 11, and Darius Slay, a lockdown corner for Philly this year. So you look at the contrasting styles of play and how the strengths for both of these teams kind of counteract what one another likes to do, and then all of the talent on the field. Who do you think comes out with the victory? My final score, my prediction, 31-28 San Francisco. Let us know who you got down below. We do have some Super Chats coming in. Wow! Bang! John Aiello, $62 Super Chat. Huge one coming in from John. Appreciate that, my guy. Mike Huncho with the $10 Super Chat. We'll, of course, answer your Super Chat calls on the menu coming up after this segment. Toby Willis, $5 Super Chat. He sent us in that Niners motorcycle helmet. He's sending us something else for our watch party on Sunday. He said it's different. The best giveaway for you guys. Toby, I can't wait for that. Going back to our preview here between Philadelphia and San Francisco, let's continue to really talk about how these two styles go up against one another so well and how evenly matched these football teams are. Like, you look position by position, right? Quarterback, Philadelphia. Running back, San Francisco. Tight end, slight edge for San Francisco. Wide receiver, slight edge for the Niners. Offensive line, edge goes to Philadelphia. Defensively, defensive line, slight edge to the Eagles probably because of their sack production. Linebackers, it's the Niners. Cornerbacks, probably Philadelphia. Safety, probably San Francisco. So that's like a 50-50 split right there. And then you look at what the Eagles do well offensively, basically everything. Against what the Niners do well defensively, pretty much everything. This is a clash here that could be historic in all time. And which position group, or which side of the ball, I should say, is going to rise up to the occasion in the biggest of spots outside of playing in a Super Bowl, right? For this year, Philadelphia, their offense was unconscious. Led by the MVP candidate in Jalen Hurts, they averaged nearly 29 points per game. That was second in the NFL. They put up nearly 400 yards. That was third in the league. Their points per play ranked third. Third down conversion rate, which is a huge statistic in this game. Can the Niners defense get off the field on some of those money downs? Philadelphia converted and moved the chains on about 47% of those attempts. That ranked third. Fourth down conversion rate, they were fourth. Another huge statistic on top of the third downs, it's the red zone touchdown scoring percentage. This means that every time that Philadelphia got into the red area, 20 yards to the goal line, they scored a touchdown and put 6 points on the board nearly 69% of the time. Their touchdowns per game, nearly 4. That's outrageous. Number 1 in the NFL, and their yards per rush at number 10. So you look at those numbers, take a mental screenshot with what the Niners do defensively. Eagles, best scoring offense in the NFL, arguably, right? Whether it goes by the data or the eye test, San Francisco, number 1, 16 points per game in an offensive-heavy era. Yards per game, number 1. Points per play, number 1. San Francisco third down defense. Here's where it starts to get a little bit iffy. Niners ranking 16th. Their red zone scoring percentage allowed, 20th in the NFL, but they don't give up a lot of touchdowns. So you have San Francisco's defense giving up sub 2 touchdowns per game against the Eagles, who this year have averaged nearly 4 touchdowns per game. Yards per rush for the Niners, 3.2. That's second in the NFL, whereas Philadelphia, one of the top rushing offense, they ran for nearly 270 rushing yards last week against the Giants. Rushing yards per game, Niners at number 2, all led by Nick Bosa through the air and on the ground with his pass rush and ground defense. 18.5 sacks this year. So what is going to give? We'll see come Sunday. That's why I'm so excited for this football game. Now, the 49ers Report today is presented by Magic Spoon. $5 off your order if you head to magicspoon.com/chat with the promo code chat. Magic Spoon, the revolutionary cereal that's changing the game. Say goodbye to sugary processed cereals and hello to delicious, nutritious options that will power you throughout the day. Magic Spoon is the perfect choice for anyone looking to start the new year off on the right foot to get your diet right. Sugar just isn't good for you. And with a variety of flavors to choose from like cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter, you'll never get bored either. And with only 140 calories per serving, it's a guilt-free breakfast option. But the best part, Magic Spoon is loaded with 13 to 14 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, making it the perfect choice for those following a keto or gluten-free diet. And with the 100% happiness guarantee, you have nothing to lose by giving it a try. Order your own personalized Magic Spoon variety pack and save $5 off by using the code CHAT at magicspoon.com/chat, or you can scan the QR code that we've been showing you. Trust us, you won't regret it. Start your day off right today with Magic Spoon. $5 off at magicspoon.com/chat with the promo code CHAT. We know that this 49ers offense is stellar, right? Well, how about what the Eagles defense can do? Another reason why these two teams really complement one another in terms of their overall talent level. You look at some of the best ratings here, some of the best statistics, offensively, defensively, on both sides of the ball for both of these teams. They're all pretty much top 5 in several categories. Philadelphia was first in pressure rate, so Shanahan's going to have to protect Brock Purdy, draw up some plays for him to get rid of the football, and don't go overly conservative, too. So there has to be a balancing act in that way. First in yards per play allowed is Philadelphia's defense this year. First in passing defense, first in yards per pass attempt, first in tackles for loss as they are destructive behind the line of scrimmage, and first in opponent negative plays, which goes to that latter point that I just made. So those are some of my keys to the game. What is your biggest solo single key to the game? Join the conversation down below in the comment section and make sure you sound off. As for turnovers, they're going to be key in this game. Brock Purdy hasn't really turned the football over yet all that much, and we can take a look at his numbers if that's okay to back up the supporting talking point. But the 49ers are 0-4 this year when they lost the turnover battle, and they have a huge discrepancy in losing the turnover differential on the road as compared to at home. So much better at home, whereas the Eagles, when they lose a turnover battle, 3-2. With the Eagles' pressure rate, pressure percentage, and them having a league-high 70 sacks this year, can they get to Brock Purdy? Will they fluster him? And will they force a turnover? A back-breaking turnover could be the deciding factor in this game. As of right now, so far in 8 Game 7 starts, Purdy has not turned the pill over. He hasn't put it on the carpet. He hasn't put it in the awaiting arms of defensive players. He's 7-0 this year. He's exceeded all expectations wildly. He's played 8 games, even against the Dolphins when he replaced Jimmy G. I thought he was awesome. 16 touchdowns to 3 picks, completion percentage of 67.1, and San Francisco with Brock Purdy at the helm, averaging 32.5 points per game. Now, if you want to continue to talk about this game all throughout the week or even interact with me during the offseason, whenever that comes, make sure you hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at Chase_Senior. Going back to that turnover point, we're doing some deep dive analytical look here at what turnovers mean in a game of this magnitude. The 49ers average nearly 21 points per game, 20.7 to be exact, with 1 or fewer turnovers by the defense. San Francisco averages more than 30 points per game when the defense forces 2 or more turnovers. The Eagles average 28 points per game with 1 or fewer turnovers by the defense. Philadelphia averaging 29 points per game with 2 or more. So San Francisco, nearly a 10-point difference between when it's 1 or fewer turnovers forced by the defense to 2 or more. So for both teams, ball security going to certainly come at a premium. And it doesn't just come down to Brock Purdy. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Aiyuk, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, everybody offensively. Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, protect the football at all costs. Toby Willis with the $5 super chat. He has a little bit of a concern here. I'm a little bit worried about covering A.J. Brown. I was at the game when they played Tennessee, and he went off. That was the Thursday night game last year where Jimmy Garoppolo was awful at the end of the game and in the red zone. Just awful. A.J. Brown did go off in that game. He was terrific. He was unstoppable. The 49ers did have Emmanuel Mosley then, but Josh Norman was getting a lot of run. So even though Emmanuel Mosley's out, Charvarius Ward and Deommodore Lenoir probably better than the cornerback duo that San Francisco had last year, but I'll continue to say this because Niner fans know all about it. A.J. Brown is very close to the next thing and the best next thing coming from like Terrell Owens because he could go up and get the 50-50 ball. He can pick up yards after the catch. He's really difficult to bring down like a Deebo. Not quite as fast and elusive as Deebo, but that similar element to his game. And this guy's just an athletic freak, very much like Terrell Owens. Red zone threat, taking the top off of the defense, getting vertical. He can do it all. Curtis Thompson with this. What's up, Curtis? Bad records break on Sunday. First rookie quarterback to win a conference championship game. Quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, there have been 4 rookies to start a conference title game. They are 0-4. Brock Purdy is the 5th to start a conference championship game. Can he be the first one to win it? To buck that trend and make that number 1-4. TFL Slayer, Brock Purdy or Jimmy G? I say Purdy all the way. Yeah, Purdy's played better. He's been the better quarterback as compared to Jimmy G. Even when Jimmy was on the field this year, this offense has been better with Purdy. His athleticism has added something else to this offense that Garoppolo didn't have. He's had deep ball accuracy and taken the top off of the defense, which Garoppolo did not do, as Jimmy G really lives in between the numbers, in between the hashes. But Purdy has kind of dispersed the football a lot. And when Garoppolo was playing, where was George Kittle in the witness protection program? With Purdy, Kittle's gone off. 963. Any news of Charles Omenihu? Yes, he's expected to play on Sunday. Kyle Shanahan said we're going to let the legal process play out. We've done our research. The NFL did not levy a suspension upon Charles Omenihu, so it looks as though he's going to be good to go with his career-high 4.5 sacks. He had 2.5 and a fumble force against Seattle in the first round of the playoffs. John Wallace, looking at these stats this game, it could be true to the eye and the scoreboard. When we hold close or just a tad above those numbers. So John Wallace with analysis right there. Do appreciate that, John. Kyle, what will the X factor be for the Niners in order to win? Can their offensive line hold up against the Eagles' pass rush? Can the 49ers' defensive line control the game against the best offensive line in football? In terms of individual X factors, I think Jawan Jennings is a huge X factor in this game. Jimmie Ward going to have to play a big role against the Eagles' receivers as well as Dallas Goedert. He's defended tight ends really well in the past. He's going to have to do it once again. And can you contain Jalen Hurts within the pocket and not allow him to come through with some back-breaking play with his legs to move the chains when you do everything else right, because that takes the breath out of the defense. So what's your level of confidence in the Niners here? H for high, L for low. John Galt, maybe you're going to type H for high, right? Let us know in the comments section. Jason Kalinko, H for high. The real ones know. Appreciate all of you for watching the show. Yeah, let's answer those super chats, by the way. I will do a beer bong, I guess, is what I owe after that big one from John. Toby Willis with the 5. I'm a little bit worried about covering A.J. Brown. I was at the game when they played Tennessee and he went off. I did mention that, but I do owe you an AG1 sip here. AG1 cheers. And then we kind of ran through all of those other ones, right, during the show. Toby Willis said 2-5, so another cheers. Izzy B with the 10. We'll spin the wheel for her. And then we owe a spin to Mike Concho. And I think that gets us caught up. And then a beer bong for John. We're at $130 in donations. Can we get to 200 for the 4th consecutive day? We'll spin the wheel here. And it's going to land on San Francisco. Let's go. One more wheel spin. What do we got? And if you want to send in a recommendation as for what we can put on this wheel, send in a $10 super chat and include that. Not more jumping jacks. Push-ups, 10 push-ups. Count them out, Trizzy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
Here we go. 10 push-ups. We'll show you the super chat menu again. Here it is, super chat menu, $5, AG1 cheers, $10, we'll spin the wheel, $20, San Francisco chant, $50, beer bong and coffee, but I think our coffee machine is down, so I'll do an actual beer bong for the John Aiello. What was it, like $67 or something like that, $62? John, you're the man, just to get us to 100. And for a $100 super chat, we'll do a beer bong race. So I think I actually need a beer. I was planning on doing the coffee, but we don't have coffee left, so I can send a message into Prodi, too. Get it? Thank you so much. So, beer bong coming up for John. We did our 2 segments. Cold's fine. Yeah, thank you. We did our 2 segments, and now we'll chop it up as long as y'all have questions and super chats. We'll continue to talk during this NFC Championship game week. Teddy boy. I think the Niners need to make Deebo run receiver routes and quit giving him the ball behind the line of scrimmage. If they get him the ball in space, this is an Eagles team that struggles to tackle. And we know that Deebo, very difficult to bring down in the open field. Izzy B is taking the Eagles to win, 28-21. Chugs, come over here. Look at producer Jeremy Chugs. I was telling y'all about Miami Dolphins today, right? This is the type of stuff that they do on their show, as we like to all have fun here at Chat Sports. Here's Chugs in an actual Dolphins costume. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. The Niners ruined their season and dominated them.
Can you do the left shark dance?
Can you give us a Gritty in the Dolphins costume? That's fantastic. Chuggy.
Teach him how to chuggy. Teach him how to chuggy.
That is too good right there. That's good stuff. That's our Dolphins noise. I'm sorry for hurting your ears. All right, John. Thanks, Jeremy. If we were to power rank legends here at Chat Sports, Jeremy would be tough to beat. Tough to beat.
Jeremy Chugs is like top tier of legends at Chat Sports.
All right, some carbs before the workout, I guess. John, thank you for the $62 super chat. John continues to be one of our GOATs. The classic nose grease trick. It's weird that it works. I don't know why it does. Any scientists out there? Follow the science. Let us know. All right. John, we appreciate it.
Chug, 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 chug.
See, I'm usually in my bag with the shotguns, but sometimes those are even easier. 5 coming in from Toby.
Toby, I'm pumped.
Oh, no.
I can't wait.
Is this going to be one-day shipping, Toby? Tell Trizzy there's something for him to wear on Sunday.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's pretty good.
Do y'all think it's good or bad? Type G for good, type B for bad.
See, Toby, he's teasing it pretty well, obviously, by previewing it here with the Super Chats. But also, he emailed me saying something was coming, but he kept including the motorcycle helmet that we have. So I have no idea what this is going to be.
See, I'm worried it might be like a dress or something. But I also think it could be something sick, like a cool helmet of sorts.
Yeah. 13 from John Wallace, sending in a $13 super chat for Brock Purdy's number, who he wears because he idolized Dan Marino growing up. But hopefully he actually gets a Super Bowl, unlike Dan Marino. Spin, spin, spin. You said it earlier. Contain Hurts. Give good enough coverage on AJ. Somebody said for Hufanga not to bite on RPOs. That's huge. That's huge because Hufanga has been sometimes a turnstile in pass coverage. Troy Polamalu like against the run and around the line of scrimmage. Honestly, in the future, maybe San Francisco will use him a little bit more. It's kind of like a hybrid linebacker. I mean, in college, and I said it when they drafted him, I love the pick because he was kind of that safety linebacker hybrid who could also play special teams. Everybody do their jobs and win the game. That's right, John. But yeah, got to contain Hurts. Disciplined pass rush lanes are going to be huge. We're going to spin the wheel again. Any super chat that comes in, $10 or more, we're spinning the wheel. What do we have to do now? More push-ups again. All right. Do 10 more.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam.
So there's the 10. Why 10? Do 40. $40 super chat. I'll do 40 push-ups. How about that? Who said that? That was Duck. Why 10? Do 40. $40 super chat, 40 push-ups. Let's get it. And we're $52 away from 200 again. We fit 200 every day this week. Y'all are crazy, but I love you for it. If you want to get on the show, we'll spend a little bit more time hanging out. Trace and Abby do have to do a Saints show, so we're not going to go too crazy here. Unless you make us. Use the hashtag 49ers or Super Chat to get featured on the program. Izzy B, did you add a shot? Oh, I want a shot on the wheel, please. And alcohol, not coffee. We did add it to the wheel there. Faux shizzle. Lil Dude, 100 for 100 push-ups. Yes, I will do that. Oh! John! I said 40 for 40, right?
Bang!
Do I have to do 50 now? 50 push-ups?
52?
50. I could do 52, I guess,
two
for
extras,
John.
Nothing. You're already doing 50.
So, John, we'll replace the beer bong with the push-ups? Or do you want to do a beer bong? Got a little crazy yesterday. I can just do the 52 push-ups. Unfortunately, we don't have a webcam in the studio, though. So Trace is going to have to count them. So why don't you put yourself on camera a little bit there, Triz, because I'll be down in the dungeon here for a bit.
Down in the dungeon.
What are the big injuries in this matchup? We talked about that earlier there, Panda. I thought that you were with us from the start. McCaffrey didn't practice again. Deebo Samuel a little bit banged up. Elijah Mitchell didn't practice today. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't practice. Deebo was a limited participant. He didn't really practice yesterday, but kind of did. It was weird. It was announced that he wasn't going to practice. Then he was seen on the practice field. Who else am I missing? Charles Ameni, who was limited with that oblique injury that he hurt against Dallas. All right. 50 push-ups, 52 actually.
Let's go, Chase.
And I'll try to do 100 more for a $100 super chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Fuck me.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. One more. 52!
I'm legitimately sweating.
Go Chase!
The Dolphins back.
Go Chase!
The Dolphins back. I'm out of breath.
Chase! Let's go! Let's go, Chase! Chase!
Make the Dolphin fan do some push-ups.
Chase! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
If you're not subscribed,
You ain't alive!
woo!
I love this job. I love this job.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
And I love you. Duck said, work it, Dolphin. Oh, Pan of football. What are the Eagles' injuries? They don't really have any injuries. I also talked about that just a little bit, Panda. Yeah, right there. Avonte Maddox trending in the right direction to potentially play. If the Eagles get him back, that's huge news because he's one of the better slot cornerbacks and could play a big role in this matchup. A.J. Brown was a little bit banged up against the Giants last week. He's expected to play. And obviously Lane Johnson and Jalen Hurts are a little bit banged up, but they too will play. I got to catch my breath.
It's like when I was doing jumping jacks on the Eagles.
Yeah. Take a breath, buddy. Oh, the onesie for Dolphins is classic right there. All right. 2-minute warning? Let's go 2-minute warning. We got our number. 2-minute shot clock. Danny Ramos, you the man. Chualor, make the Dolphins do jumping jacks. That's funny. 2-minute super chat shot clock is on. And for those of you just joining us, we're going to send the show on loop. We don't do this a lot, but we kind of had a late spike in audience, so a lot of people are tuning in right now. And we did 40 minutes of actual football coverage, not just the Dolphin costume dancing here or me doing push-ups. So we're going to run back the show a little bit. Does being an underdog fuel the fire for the Niners to do better? I think so. Anybody likes that underdog mentality? We'll keep Deebo at bay from Manster, so Eagles fan in the house. Izzy B replaced jumping jacks with the shot. Where'd he put the shot on there? Let's see. I just got home. That's why I just got on from Teddy Boy. I got you. We're about to run back the show, actually. Put it on loop. Maximo. You guys don't have the number one defense the Niners do. Young Pony Max. George Kittle might be the key to this game. Yeah, I've talked about faithful. We're a minute 15 into our 2-minute shot clock. Any more super chats come in, we'll stay live and answer them. If not, we're going to send the show on loop. Davis, what's good? Hello from Michigan, from Steve B. What's up, Steve? Oh, Chugs is going to come on to do Amir Bonga. Somebody was asking for you to do jumping jacks, but this is actually better because it matches.
What are the prices we're doing today?
Here's our super chat menu.
$40 for a Murbanga.
$40 for Amir Bonga from the Dolphin.
And I'll do jumping jacks.
And he'll do jumping jacks. But it needs to come in 1 minute as Chugs is here. How'd Dolphins go today?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You in your bag?
Yeah, it was a pretty good show.
Are you in your bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I've never seen Chugs this banged up, really, outside of Raiders.
Dude, we did
Look at this smile.
They landed on me for 8 times for shots.
Yikes. Is that why Will was going nuts?
Yes.
There's 5 from Davis.
I got 5 on it.
I'll raise my 50 to 100 when the Niners win. All right. What was it, 40 for Amir Bonga?
40.
40 for Amir Bonga. Hey! John! And he has to do jumping jacks as well. John Aiello! Erreo! I already did the push-ups, Duck. Yeah, you want to do the jumping jacks first?
Are we talking?
Just do 10.
Yeah, get your fins situated.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now race to the Murbanga. It's hard to even grip that thing. That is hilarious.
That is incredible.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
John!
Oh!
Aiello, followed by Wallace. All right, let's see what he said here. This ain't for the push-ups, y'all, just for the Chat Sports family and the Dolphin, LOL. Toby Willis Can't wait to see it, brother. Donald Layton, happy birthday, brother, coming up. My birthday, February 7th, Super Bowl for all birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donald.
Or Donald.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. 275. Let's ride. Niners country. Let's mine. Donald Layton, thank you, Niner Empire. We always got you. We're $25 away from 300. Chugs, what are you doing for 300? What's the Dolphin fan doing?
I'll take some. Do we have some shots in here? What
We can take some shots.
Shots for 300. Continue to get the Dolphin tank so he can't swim anymore.
Shot.
Everybody. Danny Ramos, happy birthday.
This is my job. This is my job.
Can you believe it? No. Good.
If I could time travel, I'd go back to 5-year-old Jeremy and be like, you're going to be hammered in a Dolphins.
John Davis, 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 John. All right, get the shots.
All right, I'll go get the shots.
Jeremy and Trizzy shots. Get me a beer, by the way. I'll shotgun a beer or beer bong it, whatever we want. Dolphins should hit the gritty. He did that a little bit earlier night. He did. Who said that? Davis. I feel like I'm on OnlyFans. That is fantastic. What was the 20? Oh, it's a San Francisco. And then the others. Let's spin the wheel until Chugs comes back. No more push-ups. Let's see. What do we got? You gotta be kidding me, dude. This thing is rigged. Oh, my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here comes the Dolphin with the shots.
I don't know. We're taking shots.
Oh, no beer, though? You're killing me, Smalls.
I'll be back.
So drunk that he forgot.
How do you get
One
drunk
beer.
and forget beer?
Chew Allure, you should keep your voice for this Sunday. I will. We're good. Gotta be built different, Chua. You know? Chase, we beat the Eagles already last year in week 2. True. It's a very good defensive matchup, but that was last year. Teams are different. Eagles are so much better. They didn't have A.J. Brown, Haason Reddick, Jalen Hurts wasn't the same player.
Kaiser White. No James Bradbury.
Daryl Austin. Niners have so many offensive weapons just to spread it around. Yes, they do. Maximo, bang, bang, Niner gang. Facts.
I've been drinking out of that.
All right, the crew coming on camera, including the Dolphin. I'll do the beer bong, actually. Oh, sorry, Dolphin.
You just spilled that.
He squirted all over me, Trace. Whoa. Little squirt.
Come on, Dolphin. Where are you? There he is.
God damn it, Trace.
Trace.
Shot. It's a shot.
No,
You
don't
put it in the glass.
It's about to spill.
You put it in the shot glass. What are you supposed to do?
You fill it to the top? What are you...
Oh, Dennis Fields responding to Davis. He said, more like only fins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Only fins. Wait, can you explain
Cheers.
it to me?
Davis sent in a super chat saying, like, I feel like I'm on OnlyFans. And because the Dolphins here, it's OnlyFans. Yeah.
Let's go, Chase.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Attaboy.
Woo.
Remember when the Niners ended the Dolphins season?
I got a limp fin. Hold on. Limp fin.
Wow.
Got a limp fin. Oh, Marshall just came in. What's up? I'm up. Oh, yeah.
What's Danny getting tonight?
Just say I'm up.
She's getting the whole fin.
Let's go!
Wow.
Trace is the king.
Davis.
Trace is the king of the extra O at the end.
Normally, I'm good about no extra O, but today I've been off.
He got today.
Today I've been off. I've been getting
You
got.
don't give extra O's. Danny, you're getting the whole fin tonight.
There's got to be jokes.
Trey's always pushing those
gotta be
O's.
a joke.
He's always pushing those O's.
Pushing O like I'm pushing P.
Oh, Johnny, you're such a fraud.
Trizzy Trace, not a big O guy.
What does he say?
Apparently not a big O guy.
He's just, these guys aren't even faithful Niner fans. They just do these chats to take money. You see the passion that we have for this show? We give you free content every single day. We've gone live for 5 straight days. Yeah, we're pretty faithful. What'd you say, Coop? I guess. Here's David Corona. He's calling me. Corona, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
How you doing, brother? Good to hear from you, my guy.
Yeah, you too.
Where are you at? What are you up to?
Just laying down, watching your show.
Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. It's gotten a little out of hand here toward the tail end, but earlier we were breaking down some good stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You gonna be tuned in on Sunday?
Oh, you know it.
What do you think about us doing the dual stream? You think people are gonna be mad, or you think it's just gonna be an epic party?
I think
A little bit of both, right?
Yeah, that too, and you know, we all day, every day Niners, but
Let's go.
you on both channels, so they should not be mad.
Nah, they shouldn't be mad. We're giving content to the people, so.
Yeah, and I know you like the 49ers more than the Eagles.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So we'll catch you Sunday, all right, bro?
All right, catch you Sunday.
All right, man. David Corona right there, joining the show live through the phone line. Davis with the 50. Here's 50 of the 100 for the Niners win on Sunday. Davis, what a legend is. We have the Dolphin still dancing, getting a nice little workout in. Trying to work off those 8 shots that he had on Dolphins today. Charlie said, best chat room ever, I swear. Can't wait till Sunday. You guys are going to be lit. Oh, it's going to be awesome. 2-hour pregame show.
Oh, yeah.
Duck, Johnny glued to Wallace. Donald, I'll give you one, Izzy. Uh-oh, what's happening in the chat?
Hell yeah.
Trace, you want to do Freedom Funnel or Beer Bong for
Sure.
the 50?
Sure.
All right,
I'll
the
do
50
it.
came in
I'll
for
do a beer
Davis.
bong.
Izzy, I did 2 beer bongs. I'm not going to do a shot. Oh, you want to do the – oh, Jug's going to do the beer bong. Trace is going to do the beer bong. $30 from 400, by the way. Every time we say we're about to leave, we legit almost left.
We did.
And then this happened.
Next thing
you know, Dolphins here, and then we make.
We were going to leave, and then we heard the Dolphin. And the Dolphin came on, and it's been something since.
Round town.
You and Danny tonight?
Round town.
Chugs tonight.
Whoa.
Hey.
Harry's not the only daddy in the
Oh, my gosh.
Not yet.
Do your mirror bonga. Oh, 30! Gets us to 400. John. Oh, you got caught. No. Johnny, let me change my narrative. I respectfully appreciate your broadcast in the end. Johnny. Johnny. Thanks for the love, bro. Look,
Can we get to 5?
I legit am grinding my ass off to give y'all content every
I
day.
see it right here. It's
No days off,
almost grinded.
so don't rip it.
It's
Don't rip it.
almost
Don't hate.
grinded. All of it. He's got this much.
Honestly, to start the show, I was a little bit shaky. I said grind my ass off.
I see his like skin on my desk at work because he's grinding his ass off. It's like little cornflakes all over me. It's just going all over the place. I'm just trying to live my life as a dolphin.
Look at this limp fin. Oh, somebody wants you to gritty again. Somebody wants you to gritty again. Here's the 30 from John.
Underrated part about that is hearing the suit go.
Yeah. Bro sounds like Peter Griffin. I can't. That's funny as hell. What'd you say?
Somebody wants the dolphin on the next live show.
Might have to bring the dolphin back.
I mean, I'll be here on all day Sunday. I'll be here till midnight.
$500 super chat on Sunday. Jeremy, who's producing what, Raiders? He'll have to wear the Dolphins outfit.
Feel better? You feel better?
That place smells like carnitas.
It smells like carnitas.
In case you missed it, he said it smells like carnitas.
What did it taste like? Carnitas.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God. It tastes like watermelon breeze.
Izzy said they have meds for that limp fin now.
Indeed.
Rex MD. Oh! The other. John. Oh my
I got other
gosh.
ways you can do it.
This is insane.
Go ahead, read it. So I got other ways you can read it.
Oh, there we go. John Wallace. Everybody tell Johnny he's loved by Niners Nation. It's okay, brother. This is how we're built different. Glad you joined us. Exactly. Glad you joined us. It's great to hear from David Corona as well. Let me see this. Oh, John.
Go, John!
More AG1 for John.
Yeah! Comprehensive.
Dwayne said, me. What are you saying me to?
She bang!
Ooh, baby.
When she moves, she moves.
I go
'Cause
crazy.
she looks like a flower, but she
Stings like a bee
Like every other girl
in history.
She bang!
Hector Rivera with the 2. Everybody talks about every player but fullback Juice. Oh, he deserves so much credit. I said that a little bit earlier, like, Juice is the unsung hero on this team. The carry that he had, the level of physicality that he ran with last week was awesome. You could tell he so badly wanted to get into the end zone, but all of the moving blocks that he has and what he does in the pass and run game, terrific. Sports Dude, you're the hype live streamer. I agree. I think we're the best,
What he does.
especially when we had the Dolphin here.
What he does.
Dwayne, you saying John. Dwayne. John Wallace wants a real one roll call. Is this the burp again?
All right, comment your height and shoe size for a shout out. Hey, Dolphin, what's your height and shoe size?
I am 5'9"3/4, and I wear a size 13.
Wow.
Nice.
The Dolphins
He's
packing.
hung like a fin.
The Dolphins
Lucky
packing.
woman.
The Dolphins hung like a dorsal fin.
Dolphins packing a lot of flubber.
Oh, lots. Lots.
A lot of flubber.
It's got a big old harpoon in him.
Let's just say I got the motion of the ocean.
Izzy B said twerk Dolphin. How much to twerk?
20.
20 bucks.
Oh my God.
This is becoming OnlyFans.
This is becoming OnlyFans. $20 and the Dolphin will twerk. It's going to come in. I know it's going to come in.
Context.
I know it's going to come in.
Get my fin hard.
Uh-oh.
Bringing him out.
Horny jail, let's go.
The Dolphin!
Not our Dolphin.
Don't resist next time.
I can't tell you where Tom touched me on YouTube.
Oh, man.
God. What's a dolphin got to do to just get somebody's hands off?
Sports dude said the Dolphin is so cute, Jeremy. A twerk for 20. There it is!
Hey!
We're gonna. There it is. There it is.
Oh my God.
John. Patty Sample. Hey, family. 49ers LMAO. Hey, family. Hey. Sports dude. Laughing. Oh, man. What a week this has been.
We're so close. We're 48 away from 500.
We're 48 away from 500. Then what are you doing, Dolphin?
Can we get there?
What are you doing for 48?
Hey, beer bong race if we get to 500? More
Beer bong
shots?
race for 500?
I'm saying this. Whoever's
Do you
mac
want
and
me to
cheese
give you
is in the
1,000?
fridge, it is not safe. I'm eating that out as soon as
I'm pretty sure that's Texas from like a while ago.
No, it's from yesterday. Whoever got Dickies.
Okay.
David, to answer your question, no, I don't think the Eagles are better at every position but linebacker. I said,
Oh my
Oh! John!
That's a beer bong race.
Go!
Has to be a beer bong race.
Dude, that's elite.
Beer bong race? And then you can eat your mac and cheese? And then we'll sign off?
Yeah. Let's do that.
To answer that last question from David, amidst the craziness, let's go position by position here, right? Quarterback, Eagles. Running back, Niners. Wide receiver, slight edge Eagles. Tight end, slight edge Niners. Offensive line, Eagles. Defensive line, slight edge Eagles. Linebacking core, Niners. Cornerback, Eagles. Safety, Niners. So about 50-50 split. Punter, Niners. Kicker, Niners. Long snapper, Niners. Oh! Davis! Bang! Let's go, Davis. 48 from John, a 50 from Davis.
We're 50 away. Can we hit 600?
Now we're 50 away
Now
from
we're 50 away
600.
from 600.
This is McCaffrey all over again.
You have to
Davis.
Can you grab 2 beers?
Here he is. Having
Get like 3 or 4.
time
Just whatever.
of his life.
Go back to that, what was the one from Davis? I'll read it. Here's the other 50. I know the Niners win Sunday, so I pay it forward. Davis. How about Davis, John Aiello, MVPs? Wow. That was it, right? Davis with the 50? Wow. John. Aiello.
John.
All right. Oh! John. $600 in super chats.
$700.
we're only 100 away from $700.
Whoa!
All right, beer bong race between the Dolphin and Trace.
Wait, I need to find the other beer bong. Rolling out.
Oh,
I'll do the
it's back here.
Morbonga. I'll do the Morbonga.
Are you doing it?
Jeremy will do the Mirbonga. Trace will do the beer bong or TBD. Okay, funnel. Funnel against the Mirbonga. Same concept here. Same concept.
It's a mermaid.
Joaquin. Hopefully I pronounce it right, one of the two. Spending all that money to lose by 3 scores. 3 scores, it's going to be close to that. Niners 31-28, that's my prediction. Sports Dude, of course, you're welcome for the shout out. You're welcome. This is just legendary stuff here, man.
Dude, that mac and cheese is going to slap.
Joji said, please come back on the next live. We'll be live on Sunday for a watch party.
I think he's starting to
BK from the Bay, Hurts is better than Purdy. Let's be real here. Hurts is better than Purdy. He had an MVP caliber season. Purdy was great in his 8-game, 7 starts,
this is a
but
little closer. He's got the funnel, and I've got the Morbonga.
Trace, we have all these.
Oh, fuck. Can we get to 700? I didn't realize that
She crossed your face with these.
I didn't see the beard.
I saw the beer. We're oblivious. You don't pay attention.
No. It's not that we're oblivious that we don't pay attention.
That beard, or that burp just
Hey,
tastes
we
like...
sometimes we have headphones on, you know?
Yeah, I got extra on my bowl.
Dude, I didn't even eat my bowl.
You haven't?
Oh, man.
I got a bowl at home waiting for me.
I got a bowl at home. I got a bowl waiting that I'm going to have a bowl
From
later.
Chipotle. From Kava.
Cheers, mates. G'day. Aussie. Oi. Oh. False start.
I'll take a 1 second delay.
Yeah.
700 for Abby.
Yeah, if there's anything in there, could you just
Abby,
take it out?
700. You're unmuted. 700.
I'm unmuted.
Yeah, you're good.
700 for you to join us.
Yes.
Abby comes on for 700.
Tua Lore said that. 700 for Abby. Yeah.
Okay.
If we hit 700, I'll come on.
Abby will come on for 700. Cheers, fellas.
Oh my gosh. This is concerning. All right. John. No way. Oh my God.
This is unbelievable.
John
$800.
is goated. John is goated.
John is goated forever.
With the sauce.
John, you're wild, my guy.
John, you're goated with the sauce.
John, we're going to send you something, brother.
I'm coming on, John. I'm coming.
Oh, my gosh.
She's coming on. Tell the world she's coming on.
No words of wisdom today.
No words.
Bang! Bang! Niner gang! Here's Abby.
She's coming on.
John
Coming on.
with the 100.
Tell the world she's coming on. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. No, my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming on. I'm coming on.
Isn't it come? Oh,
49ers report.
Oh, what a legendary day.
Chugs, we should sell an album of all your covers.
Probably.
Sports dude, I'll do the E40 impression. Bang, bang, natter gat. Bang, bang, natter gat.
Who is that?
That's E40. You don't know E40?
Nope.
One of the most legend. Nope. Yup. There's Abby.
Ooh.
Here she is.
Having the time
of her life.
Easy money.
Oh, that was quick. I was quick.
Gabe sounds like WD-40. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You gonna fuck around and get 1,000?
Oh,
We're
no.
300 away from 1,000.
We're 300 away from 1,000.
Who says no?
John, don't you dare.
Who says no?
Dolphin keg stand if we hit 1,000.
Dolphin keg stand for 1,000.
He has no. Wait, he has no. We can
I'll take
figure it
a
out.
video of it and I'll
He
tweet it
has
out.
no clue what that means, and he looks terrified.
Do you know what
Look.
the keg stand is?
I'll need someone to help me. Maybe.
Dolphin keg stand for 300 to get us to 1,000.
John, don't even think about it.
Don't do it, John. John, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Don't even think about it, John.
Please, I need content.
Don't you dare,
Don't even
John.
think about it.
Izzy B said, boom. Duck, LOL. Don't. Spank. John, don't you dare. I think we should just sign off, right?
I'll see you fellas tomorrow.
Salute, brother.
Hey, well, also, last chance to send in some super chats because we do.
Abby keg stand.
That's $1,000, Abby and Dolphin keg stand?
You gotta choose one.
One or the other. Okay, last chance to send in super chats because we're going to the casino this weekend.
John said I tried
So if you want to help, if you want to
There's
put
20
down 5,
from Joe.
John! If you want to put some money down on red or black, this is your chance to do so. Send in a super chat. Oh!
Joji!
Joji!
Joji! Joji! Joji! Joji!
Joji!
I tried. It won't let me send over 500. Leave the live-
You don't have to send in 500.
Yeah, John, do not send
No, but I
500.
think
Oh, for the day.
Davis says if we can get to 900, he'll finish it off.
Chase, what's your Venmo?
My Venmo is at Chase_senior. At Chase
Put
_senior.
his Twitter. I think it's the same.
Oh, so 500 is the max. So John Aiello with $500 today. Wow.
Yeah. Same as his Twitter.
Yeah, so my Venmo is at Chase_senior, the same as my Twitter. John, we told you don't do it. We told you don't do it.
I'm a dolphin. Kanye's a gay fish. Hey Chase. Chase, do you like fish sticks?
Do you like fish sticks in your mouth?
He said,
Is he now a Dolphins fan?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was good.
That was good. That was good.
I need to see this.
Duck said, don't do it, John.
We got the behind the scenes, but I need to see what
Mr. Murder, what's going on here? Is this over? We did about an hour of coverage, and then it's been a party. The 49ers Report happy hour here. Oh! 70 from J-Dub!
Gosh!
That gets us a 790. The Dolphins
He's
twerking.
twerking for John Wallace. He's throwing it for a real one. The Dolphins throwing it back for a real one.
This is unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable.
So we
Is
are
this
going.
real?
This is a fever dream.
Have you ever had a dream
That you could do
you
anything.
could do anything?
Mr. Murder, this is pointless. Talk about something. Well, Mr. Murder, you can go back and scroll back. We did an hour of straight football talk. So now, when people
Murder,
send in super chats, we're just hanging out.
Here's the matchup this weekend.
Here's a matchup this
Niners
weekend.
At Eagles, Sunday, January 29th, 3 p.m. The Eagles are the favorite, -2.5. Total of over under
46.5. There you go. John Wallace with the 70. Let's see what he had to say. Not because for drinking I don't, but I love y'all having fun. Come on, Dolphin, your turn. He did his twerk. Oh!
No way! No way!
Oh my goodness, dude.
No way! Shake it, Dolphin! Shake that Dolphin shit! Shake that Dolphin shit! Hey! Shake that Dolphin shit! Shake that Dolphin shit! Hey! Shake that Dolphin shit! Shake that Dolphin shit! Woo!
Shake that fin. 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 Shake that fin.
Ah! So Dolphin keg stand. We're at 1,000. We said Dolphin keg stand.
Or Abby kicks in, whichever one y'all want.
Tell Tex to give us that Niner pillow. We're gonna need it.
Hey, Texer!
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Ah! Oh. Ah! Oh. Wow. This is just absurd. Sorry, Saints vid.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to just remind everyone. At one point, we ended the stream and came back on because we got a $10 super chat.
Yeah.
And that was at like $250. So here we are.
McCaffrey all over again.
There's the Niner pillow.
Abby!
Oh.
Doing a kick stand.
They paid for you to do it, Dolphin guy.
Dolphin. Okay, who do you want to do the keg stand? Type D for Dolphin, or don't type at all.
Or we make it the live poll.
Hashtag BBNG. Bang Bang Niner gang.
Bang bang Dolphin
Let's
gang.
make it the live poll.
Hashtag BBDG. Bang bang Dolphin gang.
I like it rough.
Whoa.
Mr. Murder. This is pointless. Talk about the Niners. Well, the Niners are playing the Eagles, man. If you want our coverage, scroll back an hour or two.
All right, live poll is up. Who does the keg stand, Mr. Dolphin or Abby? I'm fascinated to see what the votes are going to be.
Dolphin. 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 Dolphin.
Look at the numbers here.
Dolphin. Dolphin.
It's going back and
Dolphin. Dolphin. Come on.
Abby.
It's getting close.
Abby.
Mr. Dolphin.
Abby.
Let's go 2 minutes. 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the
1
clock.
minute on the clock.
For timing.
Come
purposes.
on. Dolphin. Dolphin.
1 minute.
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin.
Dolphin. Come on.
13 seconds.
Abby, I
In.
think they want you to.
1 minute shot clock.
Looks like they want Abby.
It's starting. It's falling down. The number's falling.
Looks like they want Abby to do the keg stand.
It's dropping. Come on. Let us know.
44.
Dolphin.
30 seconds in. 58-42 now.
I'll shake it if you don't vote for me.
What's hidden is that Abby can nominate somebody to do it.
Harder.
10 seconds left.
10, 9.
Well, we're at,
We're
at
5,
5,
4,
3, 2,
1.
59-41 in favor of Abby. Oh my goodness.
I've been assaulted.
I think that the Dolphin has to do it.
I've been assaulted.
I think it has to
It
be
has
Dolphin.
to be you. It has to be
Because
you.
here's the thing. If we really wanted Abby to do a keg stand, we could maybe see if she would do it at the watch party.
Yeah, Sunday
That's
watch
what I
party.
was gonna say.
All right, bet. Dolphin, you're up. That's it.
Face.
Dolphin, 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 dolphin.
I guess we live in Russia now. This isn't a democracy.
Knock it off. I'll make a deal with y'all. If we hit, how much should we?
We're at
put it?
1,000 right
I
now.
know. No. For Sunday, for the watch party on Sunday.
Last week we did $100 keg stands.
Guys,
Okay,
welcome to
we'll
the
pick a number
49ers
on
report
Sunday,
from
and if we
Russia.
hit it, I will do a keg stand on Sunday.
He goes,
You're vote doesn't
welcome to the
matter.
Niners
We
report.
live in Russia.
Welcome to the Niners report in South Korea,
We are in the middle
hosted
of
by
the
Kim
steel
Jong-un.
curtain. We are in the steel curtain.
Why?
Oh, are you doing it?
Put it in my water. Put it in my water. Put it in my fucking water. Abby, do you like second as a dominatrix? You're very aggressive right now.
That's hilarious.
Looks like
Are you-
she's
are you
she's
good?
Going.
Yeah, I can get it.
All right. All right. Yep.
Let's go! Abby, 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 Abby,
That's it.
Abby. Woo!
Easy. Like it ain't nothing. That was flawless. Good shit. Nice. You saw the legs up
Worried
there.
that it wasn't gonna go down, but that wasn't as bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not
weird,
that bad.
It works weirdly well.
It's like
Alright, I was way
weirdly
more
well.
scared.
totally different mechanics than the keg stand because it's like more of a head rush, but kind of the same thing, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not
like
that bad.
Weirdly works well.
No,
Yeah.
it was okay, I've seen you and Mitch both come up drenched, and I was like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was that was my fault. That was my fault.
Oh, that's good stuff. Duck is heading out. I'm going to head out. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I'll tune in on Sunday. Take care, Niner Nation.
can never say I didn't come through for the Niner gang. You can never say it.
Facts. Facts right there. John Wallace, 49ers sacrificed the Dolphin. Sacrificed the Dolphin after that win several weeks ago to end the Dolphin season. All right, we're going to sign off. MVPs, John Aiello, Davis, of course, John Wallace. You deserve to be on there as well. We'll put John Wallace on there too. Ban said mad respect, Abby. Greg said, Abby, good job. Critter, nice job, guys. Thank you. H. Bunny, awesome. Good night. Appreciate the support, y'all. Can you imagine what's going to happen on Sunday? 2-hour pregame show on Sunday. 2-hour pregame show on Sunday. It's going to get weird. Live on the 49ers Report, live on Eagles Now. We're going to combine forces to have a legendary day. So our next live show will be on Sunday because we're off tomorrow, off on Saturday as well. So a reminder, join us Sunday. And you saw, sorry, that's my fault, Tris. I wasn't paying attention. Go back to the Super Chat MVPs. We'll give them shout-outs here. John Aiello, legendary performance for you today, as well as John Wallace. I don't think that John sent in a Venmo, right? Good. I'm so glad that John didn't send in a Venmo. Davis, John Aiello, John Wallace. Today's Super Chat MVPs, $1,000 on a Thursday. My goodness. And join us for our watch party on Sunday. We're going live 2 hours before kickoff. So set your alarms, turn on your notifications, and join us. What'd you say? No, not at this point. Yeah. Join us on Sunday. We're live starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you want to hang out with us in the morning on the West Coast, early afternoon on the East Coast, we'll be here for you like we always are here for you. And get ready to compete with Philadelphia Eagles now and the Philadelphia Eagles on the field and here at Chat Sports. Thanks to everybody for making this a legendary Thursday, the most legendary weekday show we've ever had, and we'll see you on Sunday.